Yeah, morning everybody. Just out for a wee walk this morning. It's a wee bit overcast, but it has been a lot of the mornings, but by 10 o'clock it clears up. We've just left the, where are we staying? Tigotan. Getting confused now. We left the Tigotan and we're just coming down here to have a wee explore. Across the road there's a good supermarket, the Supermercado Superdino, and we've got a couple of wee bars and restaurants. We've got the La Burger Cafe, we've got Marshall's Sports and Entertainment Bar. I think Kevin's been down here a few times, he knows the folk in Marshall's. It's a place we've never been in, but there we go. There's the Chieftain, and we've got the Duque, and even a Diopre on the corner. Just a few bars and restaurants across the road, so there's plenty if you're staying up this end that you can enjoy. We're going to take a left down here, it'll take us back into the heart of Las Americas. As I say, it is overcast this morning, but it has been most mornings, and by 10 o'clock it's up to about 30 degrees, so I'm sure it'll burn off. And here's the Highland Q, the live music pub. I'm sure a few folk have been in there. Another supermarket across the road. Bit of a scruffy walk down this part, but yeah, as Anne says, it's a bit dirty, but then again it's early in the morning, so give them a chance to clear it up. Across the road you've got Maison Atlantico, the English Rose, and the Lily restaurant. Was it not again? Yeah, on the left is the Giddy Goose, another bazaar. Regular viewer Pat Moran would like that. He likes a bit of tat, does Pat. Even though it's overcast, it's 22 degrees according to the sign there. Doesn't feel cold at all. A proper bank rather than just as we've got in Troon. We used to have, what, 5 banks, and now we've got a post office doing counters and that's it. PJ's cocktail bar, H10 Palmeiras in the background. And there's a couple of places down here that's supposed to be very good. Is it Mrs. Miyagi's, which is a sort of an Asian fusion type of restaurant. There we are, Asian Urban Kitchen. Coming down to the entrance to the H10 Palmeiras. We can see that netting from the Tigotan, so they must be doing some maintenance on the Palmeiras. So many different shops and supermarkets. There's the Palms Fish and Chips.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah. And I think the railway, was it called, the bar next to it, and they used to allow you to bring your fish and chips while you were drinking in the bar. But I think that's gone now. There you are. H10 Las Palmeiras. Actually stayed in the Las Palmeiras, and with Anne's mother. And she says it's amazing how it's changed since she was last in here. So there's
obviously the pool.
Yeah, the pool's the same, but internally it's changed, isn't it, quite a bit? The foyer bar.
That was over 30 years ago.
Yeah. The Gaelic Corner. We think we walked past here when we were here last March, and you couldn't even walk along this stretch of road because it was Paddy's Day. It was absolutely heaving.
We should have walked right through the Palmeiras.
Yeah, we should have done. But anyway, this is the patch. Now, when we were here last time, they were still digging this road up, and there was just... Were you up there, Anne? Cool. Do they have a privilege lounge at the top?
Well, they did 50 years ago, but obviously
yeah. So many of the hotels are all adding rooftop terraces, bars. You know, obviously it's an added on cost, but there seems to be so many more of them doing it. And we just got an intimation this morning. There's a brand new hotel in San Miguel, yeah, near the airport, and it's an adults only as well. So that'll be interesting when that opens. Maybe in the wrong position, but it looks a nice place from the artistic, yeah, right in the beach, and the artistic renderings look quite nice. And I think it opens in July. It said. Star of India Indian restaurant. If any of the viewers have been in there, stick it in the comments below. We like to hear about Indian restaurants. Probably our favourite's the Star of Bengal. There's Jag's Scottish Bar. And the surf shop. And there's obviously a lot of surfy type businesses down here. Exactly, yeah, so we're near the hippie beach where the surfing carries on. And Namaste India. Namaste, the greeting in Indian. Authentic Indian restaurant. Now, that used to be the Swiss Atlantic restaurant upstairs there. I know. And it was a lovely restaurant, and it obviously is closed down now, but the Swiss Atlantic did great steaks. And my late father and I had a meal in there when we were staying at Anne's flat in Castle Harbour. A few of the surfers out this morning. And La Gomera is just appearing out of the cloud in the mist. There's the tennis courts, not very active this morning. This is a worry. Anne's found El Paradis in Las Americas. Some nice wee matching bags. Zooming in, a couple of boats heading out this morning. Lovely morning for a walk. Ladies, if you're looking for some nice wee pieces and very, very reasonably priced, this is El Paradis. They've got branches everywhere. They're like the Forestry Commission. And they have some nice wee bits and pieces, and as I say, all reasonably priced. We're talking to somebody in the hotel and they say they come down here quite often. This is the Restaurante Villa Flor. And actually, Anne, do you want to sit and have a wee coffee and an agua con gas?
That might be quite nice.
Okay, let's have a wee sit, yeah. Gonna have a wee sit beside the seaside.
Yeah, is that all it was?
No, that's all it was, and there was an email. That's all it was. Anne and I were just saying there's a couple along from us and they've got a breakfast, and it looks some breakfast, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Wonder, probably, if I can see, oh there we are, look. Breakfast there, $5.95, $7.50, and that's a huge big baguette and chips, $8.75. Prices are good. The guy, the solitary surfer down here, just caught a huge wave and it took him virtually into the shoreline. You wonder how the guys don't run into each other. There's hundreds of them out there. I know that there is a surf school out there as well, so it could possibly be that, but my goodness. And I'll tell you something, getting hit by a surfboard on the side of the Napa is not much fun. Nice looking wee cafe bar on the left hand side. Marietta, yeah.
Hello,
Good morning. Buenas, ¿qué tal?
See those things?
I know.
Oh, they were filled with some.
I know. Lovely place. And if you want a surfboard, you can borrow one from the range there. Oh, here's the coot. Some lovely surf along here as well. This looks like the professional end of the beach. There's some good wave along here, isn't there? Look. This is the entrance to the volcano called Volcano. We're going to have a wee look inside the volcano. Never actually stayed here, but it certainly reminds me of somewhere.
All right, yeah.
Nice foyer. Spring hotels certainly like the foliage. Hotel restaurant. Got to say, Anne, that it's not as nice as the one in Nerona.
No tablecloths.
No tablecloths.
Nice.
Yeah, pool area. I think is it on 2 levels? I think there's a level, because look, there's a wee infinity pool type of thing up there, like the aquarium.
Is that the up there?
No, the up's the way up. The up.
Right.
There's the up. I think somebody shut the door. Green tiles for the up in the volcano. Yeah, no. The nice pool at the end, didn't there? Look. Sitting area. Looking down to the piscina. Just got the one pool up here, yeah. Sorry?
Don't know what's round there.
Let's have a wee look. What, these glass floor? Lovely view from up here, isn't there? Look. There's the Med Palace. Cleopatra. Looking along the coast, Las Cristianas Harbour, Palma. Up to Chayofa again. And you can see the back of the Andorra.
There's the Andorra.
There, straight in front.
The white one?
Yeah, that's the Andorra.
It looks nicer outside than outside.
Hi Anne.
Hi.
Where are we?
No idea.